This might be a hot take, but if you can date people back to back, you might have problems. Because what do you mean you're in a 2-year relationship, you just got out, and then 3 weeks later, you're with the love of your life? That don't make no sense. It's never made sense to me until recently. So a couple months ago, me and some friends all go over to our guy friend Braxton and his girlfriend Michaela's house for a little movie game night, right? And this is really where it all started. So we go over there, and for some context, Braxton and Michaela have been together for a minute, like 2 years going strong. But he told me that this last week has been a little shaky. He told me there's been a lot going on. She's been making some interesting comments. So I come here, I'm not expecting too much. Like, the vibes are good for now. We're locked into Princess and the Frog. I'm scarfing popcorn down and some chips and dip. So we're cool and everything is good. And then from the corner of the room, all of a sudden I hear Michaela say the most wild thing. She goes, Braxton, I wish you treated me like that, while she's watching the movie. He goes, what, you want me to treat you like a frog? She goes, Braxton, no. I wish you would just treat me like a princess. At this point, I'm looking over here. Now I'm eating my popcorn looking at them. Braxton goes, Michaela, why would you bring that up right now? Like, we literally already talked about this. Like, my funds are low. We don't need to discuss this right now. Soon as Braxton says that, she goes mute the entire night. She's not talking no more. Vibes are down. It's starting to get awkward. So we just kind of watch the movie. We don't really pay much attention to what they got going on. Movie ends. I'm like, so y'all want to play Mancala? Y'all trying to play Uno? Like, what are y'all trying to do? She goes, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm going to go to sleep. I'm like, okay. That's our cue. We need to get up out of here. So I say bye to Michaela. I say bye to Braxton. And I tell him, let me know what's going on. Because obviously the vibe was a little weird between y'all. And me and Braxton are closer than me and Michaela, so he tells me everything. So I get home around 11 o'clock. I hear nothing from Braxton at this point. I'm just expecting him to say something during the week. So I take a hot shower. I got my pajamas laid out. I got a cold little ice mask in the freezer. I'm ready to wind down. So I get out of the shower, and I look at my phone when I get out, and it's a missed call from Braxton. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to call him back real quick before I go to bed. So I call Braxton, and he's like whispering, like he's trying to keep this low key. So I'm like, hello, like, what's going on? He's like, Lala, bro, this stuff with Michaela, like, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm like, what do you mean? What's going on? And where are you? He's like, I'm in the bathroom right now. Like, she's in the room. I don't want her to hear me, but as soon as y'all left, like, she flipped out on me. She said how I don't do anything for her. She said how she pays more rent than me. She says she feels like she takes care of me. Like, I never spend money on her, and she's just getting sick of it, and she wants to be done. I'm like, okay, well, is she right? Like, do you do any of these things? And he's like, well, like, my job doesn't pay very well. Like, I don't make that much money. I got a $600 car payment a month. I make $54,000 a year. Like, I've been struggling. Plus, I just got my $700 a month student loans. I'm like, yeah, like, that is a lot. But, like, everything you do doesn't have to be expensive. Like, when's the last time you even got her flowers? Like, just get her a nice little $10 bouquet of flowers. He's like, yeah, you're right. I haven't done that in a minute. Like, I'm going to try to win her back as much as I can this week. Then he says something I wasn't expecting. He goes, Lala, could you do me a favor, though, this week? I'm like, okay, what's up? He's like, yeah, you want me and Michaela together, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, there's this really nice, like, luxury restaurant she's been wanting to go to, but I've never been able to take her. Like, will you let me borrow, like, $200? $200? Where are you going, Carbone? He's like, well, it's this Malio's restaurant. Like, it's definitely going to come to $200 if I let her get everything that she wants. He's like, I'll get something small, but it's definitely going to be a $200 bill. I'm like, all right. Tomorrow, I'll send you the money, and let me know how it goes. So the next day, he has this whole thing planned. So he's going to take her out to dinner. Before dinner, he's going to give her these flowers, and he's hoping that everything will be saved by the end of this date. It's the restaurant she's been wanting to go to. So he sends me a picture. And it's a picture of this giant bouquet of flowers that he got for her before the date. I'm thinking those gotta be at least $80. You definitely spent some of the money I just gave you, didn't you? He said, yeah, they were like 89, but like, she's gonna love them. She's gonna love them. Like, you know what? You're trying to win your girl back. Do whatever you gotta do at this point, okay? Let me know how the dinner goes after. Now, what he tells me after the dinner was not how I thought this evening was going to go. So it's like 9 o'clock at this point. He calls me and he's like, Lala, like, it's over. It's over? You just got her the most beautiful flowers and took her exactly where she wanted to go. What do you mean it's over? He's like, she told me she wants me out of the house tomorrow. Like, she literally told me over dinner. I'm like, okay, why does she want you out tomorrow? She said that this is nice, but she knows it's not going to be like a normal thing. And she just wants somebody that makes at least the same amount of money as her or more and is willing to spend it on her. I'm like, dang. I'm sorry, gang. I don't know what to tell you. Like that's tough. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to be out of here tomorrow. Like, I'm just going to stay with my parents for a little bit. Now, weeks go by at this point and I don't hear much from Braxton. I'm checking in with him, but he's not really talking to me too much, which I get it. There's this whole thing just happened. But randomly, 4 weeks later on a Thursday night, he sends me a random Instagram DM, and he never sends me Instagram DMs. And it's Michaela's page. It's her story. And of course, she's with another guy. And this guy looks like exactly what she wanted. He has a nice, good old watch on. He has a nice fit on. He's giving everything that Braxton was not. And she already had a promise ring on her finger. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Don't even worry about her. You know, she might be a gold digger, low key. Like, she might be, and I don't think you want that. You don't want no part of that. He's hurt. He's hurt about it. Then slowly but surely, his hurt starts to become motivation. He's like, you know what? I don't need her. I want to make more money, but not for anybody else. I want to do it for me, like blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you know what? That's the right attitude to have. So days go by, weeks go by, we're chit-chatting here and there. But then 3 weeks later, he texts me, let's meet at Starbucks. Like, I got a lot to update you on. I'm like, oh, let's see what you got to say. So we met at Starbucks. I'm ready to hear an earful of stuff. And he tells me that him and our other guy friend, Blake, they got a place together. I'm like, okay, good job. Love that for y'all. And he's like, yeah, we should have a game night over there. Like, we should have everybody over. Like, I'm so excited to do this. I'm like, okay, bet, let's do it. So we go over there, and I'm telling you, it's a very nice apartment. And Blake doesn't make that much money, and neither does Braxton. So I'm like, how did y'all do this? And I'm like, so you got extra money? You got to upgrade at your job? Like, what's going on? And he tells me something I was not expecting to hear. He's like, yeah, like, I'm doing this thing on the low. Like, it's really been pulling me in the good, like $800-900 a month. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Please don't tell me it's illegal and you back doing some weird stuff. He's like, no, it's not illegal. It's this Pay Me app. I'm like, oh, what is this? I've definitely heard of this before. He's like, yeah, you just file claims against these companies, and once they settle, you get paid out. And I've been doing it for the last 3 weeks, and I've been getting like $200 a week. I'm like, yo, Braxton, why did you not tell me about this sooner? Like, I would have got the app. Whatever, we leave it alone. Rest of the night goes on. We're having a great time. We're playing games. The vibes are high. Next couple days, I end up getting this Pay Me app, and it works great for me. So I text Braxton, I'm like, yo, this app is legit. I'm getting random $17 payouts, $30 payouts, $40 payouts. Like, this is some real money, low key. He's like, yeah, I told you. Like, I'm literally paying almost my full rent right now on this. And it's helping me so much with like my car payment, my loans. Like, it's making me feel like I have all this weight off my shoulders. I'm like, yo, like, honestly, like, I'm going to keep at this and I'm going to do the same thing. So we finished talking about that. 5 minutes later, he calls me and he's like, Lala. I'm like, yeah. He's like, guess who just tried to call me? I'm like, bruh, who? He's like, Michaela. Like, she just texted me after I missed the call, and she's like, oh, heard you got a place with Blake.